Hello, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we'll learn about the encapsulation and its concept. Then we will discuss the need for encapsulation in Python, and we will also discuss the different types of access modifiers in Python. Before starting the video, if you are new here, please subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon to receive every new video updates. Also do check out other videos on my channel, I will attach link in description. Hold on, there are some prerequisites before learning encapsulation. You must need to learn what are classes and objects and the concept of inheritance. If you are not familiar with classes, objects and inheritance, I would recommend you to first watch my video on classes and objects and inheritance, link is attached in description. What is encapsulation in Python? Encapsulation is one of the cornerstone concepts of object-oriented programming. The basic idea of encapsulation is to wrap up both data and methods into one single unit. The way that data and methods are organized does not matter to the end user. The user is only concerned about the right way to provide input and expects a correct output on the basis of the inputs provided. Encapsulation in Python also ensures that objects are self-sufficient functioning pieces and can work independently. Why do we need encapsulation in Python? The primary advantage of using encapsulation in Python is that as a user, we do not need to know the architecture of the methods and the data and can just focus on making use of these functional encapsulated units for our applications. This results in a more organized and clean code. The user experience also improves greatly and makes it easier to understand applications as a whole. Another advantage of encapsulation is that it prevents the accidental modification of the data and methods. Let's consider the example of any library. If I had access to edit the library, then I might make a mistake in the implementation of the main function, and then because of that mistake, thousands of projects using that specific library would become inaccurate. Encapsulation in Python is achieved through the access modifiers. These access modifiers ensure that access conditions are not breached and thus provide a great user experience in terms of security. Sometimes there might be a need to restrict or limit access to certain variables or functions while programming. That is where access modifiers come into the picture. Now, when we are talking about access, three kinds of access specifiers can be used while performing encapsulation in Python. 1. Public members. 2. Private members. 3. Protected members. As the name suggests, the public modifier allows variables and functions to be accessible from anywhere within the class and from any part of the program. All member variables have the access modifier as public by default. Now let's check out how we can implement encapsulation in Python using public methods. Evidently, from the code snippet, you can make out that we declared two variables and two methods of the class pubmod. We were able to access the variables and methods wherever we wanted with ease, as the access modifier for them was public, which means they should be accessible everywhere. The private access modifier allows member methods and variables to be accessed only within the class. To specify a private access modifier for a member, we make use of the double underscore. Let's check out this example to understand how we can implement encapsulation using private members. We have accessed len both within and outside the class in the above snippet. Let's see what kind of output that gives us. We can see that we have received an attribute error in the output. Can you guess why? Well, your thoughts should wander towards the private access modifier. Since len is a private member and we have tried to access it outside the class, that is why we received the above error. What sets protected members apart from private members is that they allow the members to be accessed within the class and allow them to be accessed by the subclasses involved. In Python, we demonstrate a protected member by prefixing with an underscore before its name. As we know, if the members have a protected access specifier, it can also be referenced then within the class and the subsequent subclass. So now let's see this concept in action. It is quite clear from the output that the class ProMod was successfully able to inherit the variables from the class details and print them to the console, although they were protected variables. And when we tried to refer to them outside of their parent class and the subclass, we got an attribute error for the same. We have now successfully learned everything about one of the most important fundamental concepts of object-oriented programming. In this tutorial, we covered what is meant by encapsulation in Python. Why do we need encapsulation in Python? The three different types of access modifiers in Python. How to implement encapsulation in Python using public, private, and protected members? You guys have any question in your mind? Do not hesitate to ask your queries in comments section. I will try to answer each of your queries. Stay tuned for more tech-related upcoming videos. Until the next time, goodbye.